Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana with, I know I said I wasn't going to be able to get to it, but I popped in the office real quick before I head out of town to North Mississippi. Pray for me. It is the top 24 Michael Jordans in the Goldin Weekly Auction that ended last night on June 1st. So I'm filming this Friday morning, June 2nd, without any delay. Let's get cranking. I got 24. I said, that's right. One of the viewers said you should do 23. So I'm changing the title to 23 because that was Jordan's number. So I am going to ignore card number 24 just for posterity's sake. I'm starting with auction item number 23, which is this mixed set. It looks like it's a 1987 Fleer complete set with the stickers, which is admirable and cool. But it looks like some of them are raw, some of them are graded. Maybe just the two Jordans are graded. You'd have to click to see. Maybe there's breakup value. Maybe there's buy raw, grade, then flip value in here. I don't know. These are the types of things that keep me up at night. I love looking at stuff like this. I don't know if that's a good price or a bad price. If you guys have done the numbers, I'd love for you to comment below and let us know. If you were the one that won it, congrats, and let us know why you wanted it at that price and what you think you can do with it. That's pretty cool. $721 for that 1987 Fleer complete set. And by the way, there are fewer 1987 Fleer complete sets than there are 1986 Fleer complete sets. That's something to keep in mind. About 1/4 the print run from what I understand after doing my research. About 1/4 as many 87 were printed as 86. Just a random 4-card lot. This is never going to do well at auction, but it's a 4-card lot of Jordan game used memorabilia, relic cards, whatever you want to call it, from 2003 Upper Deck. $784 for that quartet. The first card we're going to look up in Card Ladder is a card that hits home. This is the 1993 Beam Team. I just did an Explore the Card episode on this exact card a couple of weeks ago, if I can recall. Of course, the great Kendall Gill in the background. Great player on NBA Jam. Very well-rounded. This is the 93 Beam Team. It's not the members only. It's just a regular. It's a 9.5 mixed gem. 10 for centering, 9 for corners. It does 809 last night, and that is about $300 lower than the last sale. More than $300 lower than the last sale. As I've been saying, the predominant results from these Golden Weekly auctions are that people are breaking into the vault and stealing these cards for less than fair market value. I am telling you, there needs to be more eyeballs on these. At some point, the equilibrium will find itself and the cards will sell for what they deserve to. But right now, people are taking cards for less than fair market value. I've been trying to tell people that. I won 3 cards last night. We're about to look at those 3 cards, but this Beam Team goes way under market value. If we look at the last 2 years, it's a Pop 8, people. You're talking about a Pop 8 card in a BGS 9.5 Gem Mint with a 10 for centering. If you look at the PSA 10s, there's 26. That means there's 34 Gem Mint Beam Teams in the world from 1993. This one sold for $808. The last PSA 10 sold for $5,500. That is 7x. Someone just got a BGS 9.5 with a 10 centering for 1/7 the price of a PSA 10. Would you rather have 7 Beam Team 9.5s? In fact, that's almost the entire population. Or would you rather have 1 PSA 10? That's an insane ratio. It doesn't make sense. Tell me if I'm crazy in the comments, but that's where my point of view is. 2005 Upper Deck Silver MJ20. These cards were serial number to 23, and this one's cool. It's 23 out of 23. Good looking card for sure. BGS 9.5 does 847. The 1988 Panini Spanish sticker number 261. A little oddball foreign sticker here. Pretty cool looking sticker by all standards. Really good centering, which is pretty rare for these foreign stickers. Does 1,020 last night. The next card we're going to look up is a card that I won. In fact, these next 2 cards, I won both of these cards, and I'll show you why, and I'll show you I didn't have these cards. I needed them in my high-end Jordan collection. I love finding BGS 9.5 Min Gems because you can usually find really good value. This is the 1996 Fleer Fleer Molten Metal number 18 BGS 9.5. I picked it up for $1,030 last night. It's not in the Card Ladder database. I love this price, and let me show you why I love this price. Here's my purchase right here on Goldin last night, $1,029. I am going to scroll down and stop me when I get to a price that is lower than this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 at $2,650, 14, 15, 16, 16 consecutive sales higher than the price that I paid last night for this Fleer Molten Metal BGS 9.5. You've got to go all the way back to May of 2020, which was almost right when the pandemic, hit the world. That's the last time this card sold for less than four figures at $982. I love my price point on this card. It is not a high pop card. I did not have the card in my collection. I like metal products, and Metal Universe is my, the mountaintop for me, my favorite 90s product. And then the metal's right behind it. And the metal's sort of the precursor to the Metal Universe. So really happy to pick up that card. It's very difficult to get a really good picture of this card. This is one of the better pictures that I've seen. If you look at some of the other pictures, and I can show you, it's just absolutely miserable. I mean, look at this picture right here. Same card, but sometimes that's how the picture comes out. That's just ugly. It's as ugly as it gets. And I'll be honest with you, the one that I picked up last night, it is not the best looking picture. It's not the most visually appealing card, but it does reek of that metal. When, Fleer started to kind of transition into the chromium metallic type world, and the metal came, and then the Metal Universe after that, and then we got into the chrome, and we started talking about, bronze this, silver that, so that's kind of what ushered that era in. Not bright and vibrant, but sort of a dull, medieval metal look to that card. The next one I picked up, I'm also thrilled about. I did reach a little bit on this one, but not bad, I don't think. And I'll show you why I reached on it. And you guys know I want to collect all of the starting lineup Jordan cards in Gem Mint, whether it's PSA 10 or BGS 9.5. Beggars can't be choosers. Sometimes you've got to settle for the 9.5 because the 10s are just so low pop and so elusive. This is one of the rarer 1991 Kenner starting lineup cards. I was talked about it the other day on my Jordan group chat. There's the card. That's what it looks like. That's the one that I just picked up last night for $1,050. The last one sold for $960. And guess what? That's it. That's all you're going to find. You're not going to find another sale. There's two sales. They're both within the last month, and that's it. And that's why I felt like I maybe needed to reach a little bit and pay a little bit over the last comp. Not a lot. I mean, you're talking about $90 over the last comp. That's not bad for a card like this. And let me show you why. I've got it pulled up here in Beckett. As you can see, the card's only been graded 70 times in history by Beckett. There are 9 BGS 9.5. So I was happy to snag one last night. If we look at the PSA, this is the dribbling variation. So you're looking up here, there are 7 PSA 10s. If you add 9 and 7, that is 16, even in Louisiana, with Louisiana math. 16 Gem Mint copies of this card in the world. I'm happy to pay right at $1,000 for it. I think it's a good buy. I think it's good value. The gem percentage is preposterously low. You're looking at a little over 2% with PSA. With Beckett, you're looking at, right at 10%, something like that. Maybe a little bit more than 10%. So I was thrilled to get out of there with that card at $1,050. I'm sorry I missed the one earlier in May, but I was happy to pick this one up. I did look at the serial numbers. The other one I can show you in May also sold on Goldin, but it's not the same card. It's got a different serial number. This one last night that I won ends in 094, and this one right here ends in 588. And of course the subs are different too. So different cards, different serial numbers, but similar price. The 1995 Fleer Ultra Jam City BGS 9.5 gets over $1,000. So not the rarest insert, but pretty rare in a high grade. BGS 9.5 is about as good as it gets. $1140 for that one. We've got a retro 2023 Upper Deck Employee exclusive Jordan PSA 8 does $1411. The red and the purple does not do it for me. I'm not a big retro fan, but if I was going to collect retro PMGs, I would collect Jordan retro PMGs. That goes without saying. $1411 for this one. I'm not sure what that's serial number to, or if it's serial numbered, but a PSA 8 went for $1411. A 2000 Upper Deck Ultimate Collection game jersey silver Jordan patch BGS 9.5 mixed gem. It looks like there's a hint of a second color on that patch as well, which is nice to see. $1,596 for that card. And then the third card, actually I won 4 cards, but the third card in the top 24 cards that I did win last night, and this is going to be a extremely rewarding addition to my low budget Jordan PSA 8 collection. And it is ironic that the card I paid the most for last night, by far, was a PSA 8, and the 2 Gem Mints I picked up for much less, even though they're lower pop or low pop. This PSA 8 1997 Golden Touch is $1,980. That's what I paid. I've got the chart pulled up here, about almost exactly what I was willing to and expecting to pay. I might have had my bid set to $2,100 is where I was willing to chase it. If you look at the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including mine last night, and you average those up, you're looking at about a $2,000 card, give or take. It's anywhere from $1,900 to $2,100. And of course, you can see as recently as 2 years ago, this card was selling for $5,783. This is a very rare card. All time, $5,783 is the peak. That's what every sale of this card in history looks like. And the reason is, there's only 31 of them out there. The card's only been graded 231 times by PSA. It's got a pretty decent gem rate for PSA of 11%. Here's my 8s, 31 of them. There's, 32, 42 graded higher. And then for Beckett, it's even lower. It's a 2.86% gem rate with significantly more submitted to Beckett than to PSA. So happy to put that in my PSA 8 collection. Congrats to me. But I did pay exactly what I was expecting to pay. Michael Jordan signed basketball. This doesn't do it for me. I'm just not a memorabilia collector. I don't know what else to say, but this Jordan signed basketball, $2,086. A Jordan BGS 6 does $3,030. Let's look up the Star Best of the New. Again, I have recently taken an interest in these Michael Jordan Star product cards. There are 25 that I'm looking to complete for my Michael Jordan Star set, start to finish. Of course, once again, we see Kelly Tripucka's ass cheeks. You can't avoid it. They're everywhere. They're literally, Kelly Tripucka's ass is in like every Jordan card known to man. Or maybe I just keep seeing this card with Bill Laimbeer in his cheeks, Kelly Tripucka in his cheeks. If I needed another reason to hate, the Detroit Pistons, they're mooning me in every card that I try to collect with Michael Jordan in it. And the fact that Kelly Tripucka thinks he's going to go up and contest this ball with two hands, with his elite leaping ability out of the great University of Notre Dame, I don't think Kelly Tripucka gets a finger on this this mid-range jump shot that Jordan's taking. You tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. But let's look the card up. Where is it? There it is. So hard to find. Very rare card in high grade. This one sold last night for $31.80 in the Goldin Weekly. This is not the right grade. This is the most recent grade, $22.80. So this is one of the rare exceptions where Goldin gets you an incredible value on your sale. So congrats to the consigner and to Goldin on that one. Almost $1,000 over the last sale is pretty impressive. So that's a great sale there for the 1986 Best of the New. These are starting to move. In all grades. I know I'm only collecting it in BGS 8.5. Now again, I do want to make one thing clear. This is a quad gem, which takes you sort of into another little half tier, right? If we look at the most recent sale here, this was not a quad gem. So this 2280 was 900 less. So there's the same cheeks. So same card, but different grade. This one's a min gem with a 9 for centering, which is the most important subgrade. And so you replace that 9 with a 9.5 and it gets you an extra $900 apparently, or at least it did last night. Comments below. Michael Jordan Upper Deck Top Prospects, Signs of Success. PSA 9, 8 for the auto, $31.98. A 2004 Upper Deck Exquisite Collection, massive patch window, bright blue, which makes me think All-Star game jersey. Exquisite Collection does $3,600 in the BGS 9 slab. Here's one I've never seen. This is a 2020 Goodwin Champions Jordan's Curtain Call Autograph Relics. You know what? I'm gonna click. I gotta click because this is just too much here, right? It's not. It cannot be licensed because it's Goodwin Champions. But it's from Jordan, maybe playing in a Scottie Pippen like Pro-Am Classic or something like that. Maybe back when those guys used to talk to each other. It really doesn't even look like Jordan, to be quite honest with you. His teeth don't look like him. It looks like Al Harrington's teeth. Anyway, 2020 PSA 8, 10 for the auto. It says, Jordan says farewell to old friend, the Madhouse on Madison. I don't know. Let's look at the back. Congratulations. You have received a trading card with a game-used memorabilia and an autograph of Michael Jordan as having used an official basketball game, and the autograph was signed. The memorabilia has been used. It looks like a piece of floor. Looks like a piece of floor to me. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on in here, but I know one thing. Somebody paid $4,000 for it. $4,021 for that Jordan last night. Right there, autograph, Goodwin Champions, etc., etc. a Platinum Medallion. Big time card here. So the 1996 Fleer Ultra Platinum Medallion in a really high gem mint BGS 9.5 slab. Does $4,200. The next one's sort of an intriguing Sasquatch, just coming out of the shadows once every 2 decades. Of course, it's Jordan yamming right on Alonzo Mourning's face. You can always tell it's Alonzo because he's got those stupid towels. He got that from his predecessor, Patrick Ewing. I call them towels because they're not really sweatbands when they're like 14 inches long, right? But that's what Ewing and that's what Alonzo Mourning used to wear, so they didn't bruise their wrists when they dunked, or they didn't get bruised when Jordan dunked on them. But this 95 Topps Mystery Finest Refractor 9.5 does $4,200. I tried to find it, and here's the genius. There's a Finest Mystery Refractor M1 Jordan out there, same number, same card, same name, same everything, but different card, and that's what this one looks like. And I know all about this card as well because I got that card. That's the gold refractor. So when you search 95 Mystery Refractor Jordan M1 BGS 9.5, you pull up a bunch of different cards. I could not find this card in a 9.5 ever, literally ever. There's the gold, that's not it. There's the orange, the test refractor, that's not it. Here's another one, that's not it. You can go down and down and down. I don't see the card ever going all the way back to 2014. So I thought to myself, this must be a really rare card in BGS 9.5 grade. So I put in the cert number. If you ever want to look up a card and you can't find it in the pop report because you don't know what the set's called or something, take the cert number, and you can even do this on your phone. If you take a picture of the card and then you go into your camera roll and you push your finger onto the cert number, it'll copy the cert number for you. You can do that with pictures, with phone numbers and email addresses and websites and not serial numbers, but certification numbers for BGS and PSA slabs. If you hold your finger on that, it'll cut and paste it for you, and then you can go, boom, pop it into, just go to Google and just type in Beckett certification number lookup or PSA certification number lookup. Click the link. It'll open up a search engine right here, as you can see, and then you plug in the number, and then you hit submit, and then it'll take you right to it. And here's what I found when I did that. It's been graded 196 times, and 5 have gotten BGS 9.5. So that's probably why we haven't seen a sale in 9 years on a public platform. That is less than a 2.5% gem rate. That is tough. The average grade is a 78. Even a 9 is filthy fantastic for Beckett. A 9's like a 13% rate, right? That's pretty damn good. 2.5% gem rate. Tough card to gem right there. So I don't know if that's a good sale or a bad sale, but I know this. That is a gorgeous looking card. The coloring on that is absolutely mesmerizing and eye-popping, and it's just a perfect blend. It's literally one of the greatest photographs ever superimposed onto a Jordan card, in my opinion. And the fact that it's a refractor, and the fact that it's from Finest, and the fact that it's a gem mint, it's really a badass card. I almost wish I'd have chased that thing. Next to it, we have a 98 Upper Deck Black Diamond Sheer Brilliance Extreme. This one's serial number to 23. The 9.5 does $4,800. And then the top 3, this is it. We've got a hand serial numbered BGS 9-7 for the autograph, which, again, I'm not an autograph expert, but damn, how bad does it have to be a 7? That seems really low. And I know it did not have a great impact. I know it did have a very negative impact on the final sale value. This is the 2000 Upper Deck Hardcourt Game Floor. Again, another Jordan autograph, serial number to 23, 7,360 despite the 7 autograph grade. Buy the card, not the grade. That's what people say, and that's what people do and did. And this one is definitely a game floor, right? We know this one's a game floor. This one down here looks like game floor to me, but they never really describe what it is unless I just missed it with my old eyes. I might have missed it. I'm sorry if I did, and I'm sorry if you won the card and I disparaged your card. The next card that really matters to me, because I own this same card in this same grade, and man, I wish this hadn't sold on the Goldin Weekly Auction because it's killing the market, it's killing the comps. It is the super important, super recognizable, super intricate, super trend-setting, just visually appealing Jordan 1998 Skybox Metal Universe set of all sets, linchpins insert with bananas pack odds, and this card in a 9.5 minimum gem last night sells for $7,933, which is a lot of money, but it is not a good sale for the card. The last one sold for $8,960, and the 2 prior sold for over $12,000. And so once again, Goldin is in here screwing up the comps. This is not good. If we go look at you this card all time. The last time this card sold for $7,900 was 2018. Half of the people that are listening to this may not even have been collecting cards in 2018. So that just gives you guys an idea. Again, I keep stating it, and I'm trying to fix the problem. There's not enough eyeballs on Goldin Weekly. I'm loving it. I picked up 3 cards last night for prices that I am extremely happy about. I probably shouldn't be doing these videos and shouting it to the world that you can go out there and pilfer cards and pull cards from these Goldin Weekly auctions for less than fair market value, but the numbers don't lie. It won't be this way forever. It's not Goldin's fault. It's a new platform. It's that way. That's the way it was when PWCC Weekly started, and now you see that PWCC Weeklies have sort of found that equilibrium with eBay, and cards are selling for what they deserve to sell for. A lot of people don't even know this thing ends on Thursday nights yet, and it's just a matter of promoting it. I don't think collectors or Goldin or whoever the hell is supposed to do this has done a good job of promoting this auction. I personally do not. I think they could do a better job. I don't think very many people even know these things end on Thursday night. It's certainly not at the level of PWCC right now. Will it be? Maybe. Will it surpass it? Maybe. I don't know. But it's not right now. And by the way, rumor only, not substantiated. A little birdie told me, if you're listening this far, I'm going to give you a little tidbit that maybe you haven't heard yet. At some point soon, I am under the impression that PWCC is going to have auctions that are ending every single night. Right now, they have weeklies, and then they have the Premier, and then they have the Buy It Now fixed marketplace with best offers. But a little birdie told me in the next 60 to 90 days, there may be an option on PWCC's platform, Fanatics, whatever you want to call it, where cards are ending every single night, and you can list cards and have them end immediately. And then when you get paid for those, when PWCC gets paid for those cards, you get the money instantaneously or shortly thereafter. Unlike now, where you put your cards in, you can filter it and list it in a weekly auction, which end every Sunday night, and then you got to wait a couple weeks to get your money. That's what a little birdie told me. That is a rumor. That is not substantiated, but I am confident enough in my sources to put that out there that that is a possibility. So stay tuned. Keep in touch. Watch this channel. Hit the bell icon for notifications. Obviously, that is news, right? If now we've got PWCC almost replicating exactly eBay with a much better like tech and interface and platform and sortability, and auctions ending at random hours during the day or every single day, and getting paid quicker, and maybe money being put directly into your PWCC account if you're a PWCC Vault member, that's a big deal, okay? That is a humongous step forward, and I don't know if that's PWCC always having that in the works, or if that's Fanatics coming in and saying, hey, what about this? Let's do this. So stay tuned in the next 60 to 90 days. I don't want to overpromise, and I'm not telling you it is a 100% confirmed fact, but it's something to keep your ears to the ground and keep your eyes open, and make sure you're subscribed to the Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel, and make sure that you hit the bell icon for notifications. Sorry, we're not done. We got one more card in this top 23. It is a little boring, but it is a really good looking PSA 8.5. This is a good looking one, where it's 11,708. We're going to click into this one because this is a good looking 8.5, I think. There's your 8.5. You can zoom in like crazy. Looks really good. Of course, these are great high-def images that Goldin does, just like PWCC. Bottom right corner leaves a little bit to be desired from a front perspective. If you really zoom in, centering to me looks really, really, really good left to right and top to bottom, which is the number one thing that I look at on these Jordan rookie cards. Again, not ever going to find absolutely perfect corners, especially under this crazy a billion times zoom in microscope. Even the centering on the back looks really good to me. Not perfect left or right on the back, obviously, but usually the back's a little bit worse than the front. The front looks really, really good. So good looking PSA 8.5. Sells last night. What did we say it sells for? 11,700 or something like that. Let's go see what that's all about. 11,708. I've got it pulled up right here. There it is. That's the PSA 8.5, pop 581 over the last 3 months. Somebody went nuts up here for 15.5 for whatever reason. Let me see where that happened. Here we go, 15,500. This one sells for 11,708. It says that another 8.5 sold on Goldin also last night for 9,600. But for whatever reason, I don't see it. So I don't know what the story is with that. let's go check that again because sometimes mistakes are made. What's the cert number on this one? Okay, so this is 11708 356. What's the cert number on this one? 841. It says that it sold last night on Goldin on the exact same date. I don't understand. Somebody help me out. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That's what I see. I've got it in Card Ladder. I've got 2 sales last night on Goldin, one for 9,600, one for 11,708. I don't see the 9,600 anywhere. Obviously, this is an average of the 2 sales, but I don't see the 9,600. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about that. But just to recap, as we always do, we got 23 Jordans, and we got the 8.5 86 Fleer, the linchpins, and then the really cool wood floor Jordan hand serial numbered autograph card right there. This super rare refractor here and a platinum medallion and a black medallion up there. So I won't recap it. These videos are meant to be short. I'm already at 25 minutes. That's way too long for 23 cards, and it's because I talk too much. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoy your weekend. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. Peace.